have to contend with C, who has been no stranger of taking names off of power-ranked players. And we see Noku in the back ready to support their boy right to PS2. And while I know that C does also play a Donkey Kong, but primarily has this Palutena as their go-to, Deltaforce has experimented with a lot of other characters for potential secondaries, one of them being the Palutena. So this matchup is certainly understood by them because they understand the character. And, on an even deeper level than just traditional counterplay.
And like, if you want to get into the brain of like one character in Tri-State, Palutena is not a bad option. Okay, see, you get one of those. You get one of those per set.
Yeah.
The rest are mandatory. Like you cannot get hit by those for the rest of the set. Otherwise, see. You can't be hit by the day one Deltaforce.
See? Oh no! Oh no!
See? More like see me after class.
Yeah, he's gonna have to see him in the back in the water temple, given how this Dark Link is just finding cheeky ways to close out stocks. And Deltaforce, it's like it's a vibe check early from Deltaforce. Just because how many times do you fall for the reverse up B? Oh, I can just start going for them. Oh.
Exactly. And like you know, the first one, like, you get one because like anybody can get hit by one, but like, you know, going into this set, you know that Deltaforce does this every time, against everybody.
Gotta be careful of the teleport recoveries as well. Deltaforce going for it again.
There you go.
C blocking accordingly, but it removes such a potent part of C's game plan, which can be.
Explosive Flame was really, really smart. All right, you
yeah.
get some extra credit for that one, C.
Yeah, some good bonus points.
Right. Yeah. You may just pass this class yet.
Oh, but that'll be an up smash, not closing out the stock after blocking a dash attack on shield. C loves to try and approach out of the corner, being aggressive from a potentially disadvantageous position. But Deltaforce using the items as a means of pressure and getting C desperate, then following it up with some solid punishes out of shield over and over again. Up smashes, nairs, and bombs. Up smashes, nairs, and up Bs alike, with plenty of these boomerangs to sustain. He had that tech read a year ago.
Nice. Good spacing there.
Okay. Trying to roll on. Goes for the bomb throw. And it
yeah. Did Deltaforce time that bomb throw so that instead of getting an aerial, C would catch the bomb?
You know, I don't know, but I would love to say he did, because that is insane.
If he told me he did, I would believe him.
Oh, he bounced it off the backboard and forcing an awkward recovery angle from C, which was then scooped up by the spin attack. Layers on layers onto that trap, and that's what you need in order to close out with good Link play. Look at this, bouncing off, forcing a fast fall instead in order to avoid the bomb, and if you're coming straight to ledge, that 2-frame is going to be a consistent timing up into the active hitbox of spin attack.
All right, that was sick.
That was
like, I act like the reverse uppy at ledge from Lynx is like, I act like that's like a, you know, that's like a don't ever get hit by this thing, but like,
it kind of is.
Sometimes they can force it on you.
Oh yeah.
And there's really not a lot you can do about it.
Sometimes you just have to hold it.
You're right, exactly.
We are moving to small battlefield. There is 2 stages in this stage list.
Yeah, right, yeah.
But we're seeing C take his time a little bit more. Boomerangs shouldn't be a problem at full screen if Palutena has time to reflect. But how many times will you always get the chance to reflect, especially since Link, Adult Link more prevalently, doesn't play like a zoner in a lot of instances. Like, that's left for Young Link and left for Toon Link in different ways. But Adult Link, they're playing that mid-range. They're playing an active trapping style of game where they're pressing forward with the strong hit of their items and with the flexibility of their remote bomb so that they can find confirms off of it, like that grab.
Certainly. And C really starting to manage things a little bit better here. Playing strong neutral, getting the things that you really need to see, and not falling for the traps that can lead to unfortunately early stock losses.
How many times will he get away with it? Because the ideal punish, if on reverse up B, because Link isn't snapping to ledge immediately, is you come from above and you down air it. But
Right.
Deltaforce has been finding really clean ways to ride with the stage as that drag down neutral air into the up tilt will close out the stock. C just deciding, hey, I don't need to punish everything. Sometimes I can just play good neutral.
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
my
okay.
lord.
Bless you, C. Bless you, C, because we keep our jumps. We keep our jumps in Tri-State. We don't fall for that. We don't fall for those footstool BS shenanigans.
Yeah, we keep our jumps like good players here, especially for top 8 qualifiers when your winner's side life is on the line with this game. And keeping every stock does, in fact, matter at 150. Trying to make this lead as much as possible, but 50%, you're taking that off of one Palutena neutral air anyway. This is just like neutral. Oh, this could just be a stock lead, though, after triple up air, not closing out the stock, but you still are able to catch Deltaforce landing. If that fast fall air dodge does get you by. Deltaforce looking to try and lock down some of this full stage presence, get a couple hits in, and get that damage squared away. Oh, another jump from ledge from Deltaforce. Have to be careful with those, but this time it works out immensely. Oh, gotta be careful with some of these full hops as he goes for another reverse up B, and the up smash will connect that time. All or nothing from Deltaforce, and C chooses nothing for, gets nothing from that conversion.
And now C really in a position to close this game out and force a game number 3, which I definitely want to see. Although Deltaforce absolutely wants to end this now.
Oh, the Z-drop bomb out of disadvantage as it means to try and interrupt the combo. But still, the frame traps from Deltaforce using the boomerang to ping the bomb upward. But Palutena's back air cares no thought about some of these active hitboxes. So many grabs in the late stage of this game for Deltaforce. Have to be extremely careful to see if you're going to be landing and trying to approach with shield. Still, the damage is in C's favor, and they're looking to close out the stock with potential edge guard, but the aggression continues to thrive from Deltaforce. Picking away with neutral.
And this is where Palutena can. Oh, and you see, C does not want to lose the set off a reverse up B.
He jumped.
And to C's credit, that didn't happen.
Yeah. He avoided ledge like the plague, always trying to recover high and jump early to get out of danger. And that is where Deltaforce chased him down. Late hit Nair, landing into the instant double jump forward air, catching that double jump before C had a chance to blink and a chance to move as Deltaforce punches their ticket into top 8 with a winner's side battle up against Mr. Zircon coming up.